When you're in this position, a lot of people are going to make your life even more miserable. And they know exactly what they're doing. They're intentional with it and they're calculated with it, and they play like they don't not doing anything. They have a plausible deniability like the Central Intelligence Agency. So a lot of us are going through things right now in life. I'm getting so many emails. It's like it's getting overwhelming to respond to a lot of them, But people are saying, "Oh my God, I'm so glad we found your channel again," and all that. "Oh man, what happened to your main channel?" All that. I still get those emails, but we got to weather this little storm. We got to weather this little battle that a lot of us are facing right now. We got to face all type of things, and some things, some of our copes and some of the things that kept us sane, we may have to cut them off for a bit, and focus on things that can actually really change our lives for the better. And I know it's kind of like easier said than done because we live in the United States and the inflation is at an all-time high. And it seems like if you don't have, a group of people putting money in the pot to like rent a house or rent a space or something like that, it's almost impossible to survive. You know what I mean? Unless you have an excellent career or unless you have connections to certain business endeavors. And a lot of us are in different types of emotional states. Some people are extremely depressed. Some people have hope still in their hearts. Some people have no hopes in their hearts, minds, or souls, and they're just trapped. They're like one of those husks in Mass Effect 3 or Mass Effect 2. Hell, even Mass Effect 1. Those little husks that the Reapers make when they take humans and they turn them to the cybernetic robots or whatever. They're just a husk. They just do what the hive mind commands them to do. And one thing I always preached on my channel is that having the creativity and innovation of the soul. I believe all of us have hidden talents inside of us that once we unlock, we can achieve great things. We can achieve magnificent things, and we can just live the life that we really wanted. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but I believe there is a power to really being good at something. I remember there's this one saying that says, "Don't fear the man that practices all types of swords or all types of sword techniques and sword styles and stuff. Fear the man that's practiced the same swing or the same, blade attack 10,000 times." You know what I mean? And it's just like, that's very interesting because I've met so many talented people. Like I said before, I met some of the most coolest, genuine people on here. And also I met some of the most disgusting, reprehensible, inconceivable people on here, and a lot of these people, I don't know what it is about me. I seem to attract certain people, I attract people that love me. But this is any YouTuber. If you make a YouTube channel and you start actually gaining success, you're I hate to say it, but people told me this before, but you're a nobody until people start trolling you. I must have been a hell of a somebody because these people not only trolled me, they got me kicked out the house and put me in a in a position that's not good. It's like into the heater, into the frying pan, and the psychological degradation and the psychological annihilation. And then you have people just picking at you. They want you to snap so they have a valid reason to, do what they really want to do, they do it on purpose. It's not an accident. They hate you. People hate me for no reason. It's people that hate me that never met. It's people that hate me for no reason. It's deeper than just, "Oh, he was in need at one time," or "He's just a loser." So I'm such a loser. Why you all up in my business? There's thousands and millions of losers out there with YouTube channels. Why don't you watch them and talk about them? It's because people that know you, it's like when somebody sees you in a certain light, they put you in a box. And people said this about me. They said the reason why people dox me is I'm not I break the stereotype of a stupid, ignorant black person. When they heard me articulate, when they heard me speak, when they heard me philosophize, when they heard me teach, there's things I've showed people on my channel that they never even known about. I remember this one guy said I saved his relationship, because he's watching my bot videos and I was exposing those thoughts, lying on camera, talking about how they're lonely and that. And then you find out these girls get all type of guys and they just want the top ones. And he was saying his girl was basically one of those type of bops. And he was like, he seen what I said in my video and it opened his eyes up and he broke up with her because pretty much he was about to marry this girl. And all the while, she was fucking somebody that she knew since college. You know what I mean? On the side, she was using him as the Better Bucks Cucks Deluxe. And then, going to the guy she really wanted. And he's like, "Bro, you pretty much saved me a marriage." I mean, he cashed at me $75 that one time, that was what, last year, November or October, you know what I mean? He's like, "Thanks, man." He's like, "Man," he's like, "I wish I could do more, man, but here's 75, cash at me 75, And I'm like, damn. all I did was just speak my heart and just tell my truth. You know what I mean? Anybody can do what I'm doing. You know, that's what's crazy. It's like, what made people attract to me? How did my channel get so big that people that I know in real life, you know, their friends find out, you know, and then they know. It's like, how does that happen? How does it happen that I get somebody to stalk me off of my words on the internet? My words were so powerful that it infected people's emotions to the point where somebody got so obsessed with me, they would make 10-hour, 8-hour, 12-hour videos. You don't why, that's something that's documented. You know what I mean? Like, this is like documented harassment on a different type of level. This is not just somebody being harassed. This is somebody that's calculating you. And it's like, you got to deal with this in real life and you got to deal with it online, you know, simultaneously, you know? That's how I know this shit was orchestrated and planned. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. You know? These people and it wasn't just my main channel that got taken down. They took down my music channel, my vlog channel. They took down multiple channels I had that I was currently building up. You see, when I do things, I don't tell everybody. Oh man, I'm trying to be like, no, you know, this YouTube was nothing more than a personal diary what everybody else has. I'm just doing the same script everybody else is doing. We just talk about our lives and that's it. But a lot of us, we go through so much shit in life that people don't give a fuck. When somebody hates you, they hate you. There's nothing I can do to change somebody who hates me. If I get $1 million, watch the same people who hate me switch up and try to act like they was always there for me. You know? If any of my music was ever to blow up, even at my old age, if any of my beats, if any of my raps, if anybody who's a bigger YouTuber, you know, sheds some light on my channel and I get 10,000 subscribers, hell, right now, I would have been at 5,000 or 4,000 subscribers right now, right? So, you know, a loser doesn't build up thousands of subscribers and has hundreds of thousands of views, right? So if you make a YouTube channel, man, I didn't expect any of this. Like, when you make a YouTube channel, you really got to be private, but I didn't expect anybody to even find out my channel and know this. This was totally unexpected. I'm just a regular guy. Somebody got so obsessed with me that they couldn't stop. And it's not just that person. He sends people over to my channel. Like, he's watching right now. This guy is watching my video. The same person that doxed me and got me kicked out my mom's house is the same person is the same person that's listening right now. And then you got to deal with people in real life, you know? That adds a whole nother layer. When somebody truly hates you and you didn't do nothing to them. I didn't kill your brother. I didn't slap your sister. I never stole from you. I never put my hands on you. But it's like certain people, they fire machine guns at you. I'm supposed to just take people talking shit about me and just ignore it, right? The second you say anything, hey man, why you talking crap about me? Oh my God, it's a big deal. Oh my God, I hate you. It's like, really? You know? It's ridiculous. You know? And then you wonder why a lot of black families never can get ahead because they can never come together. I obviously have a talent. Nobody supports me in none of my talents. They don't believe me. They hate me. They want me to fail. They want me to lose. They don't want me to rise. You think people want me to rise? Do you think people want me to be a millionaire? You think they want one of my books to take off? You think they want me to actually go hard? You think they want me to rap and make it and get a fan base? And you think people want me to build another channel? It's people that make videos now that are glad I don't have another channel. They're not shouting me out now. A lot of people that made videos were jealous of me. You know, your Emperor Dion's and people like that. These people were envious of me. You know? Because they've been making videos for almost a decade and I came within 1 year and took over the whole Black Pill community. You know? DBDR knew who I was. Sadly, all the legends knew who I was. Cinch Your Own Way, Tragic Reality, I can keep naming them. They all came on my channel and showed love to me at one point in time. And you guys seen it because the evidence was there. Let's see them screenshot that. Let's see Dark Season screenshot that. DBDR showing me love. He didn't screenshot that, right? So, and then people who follow this, like, who was it? Like, this is why I stopped calling myself Black Pill Villain. I don't want to be associated with this Black Pill, the Black Pill. That shit is fucking, it's filled with a bunch of racists, white supremacists, Nazis, and people that just are just disgusting. I didn't do anything wrong on my channel. And people trying to say, oh, I'm going to do this and do this. Like, how come I have to be around people that are trying to destroy me and sabotage me? I didn't ask nobody for help to build my channel up the first time. I did it by myself with my own grit and wit. Do you know how much dedication and time it takes to build up a YouTube channel from scratch and to be innovative and creative and to be articulate when you speak and to have a flowetry with your voice? You know what I mean? And to be able to teach people and do things like that. Oh, you don't have nothing in real life. Just because you look at me as a loser in real life, put me around the right environment. A lot of times our environment that we in dictate what we can do. When you're in an environment that's not conducive to your growth, whether it's your spiritual growth, whether it's your mental growth, whether it's your physical growth, when you're in an environment that's not for your growth, you're not going to grow. When you got somebody who actively hates you and doesn't want to see you succeed for whatever reason, when you got people online who despise you, You know what I mean? They can't stand you. What are you supposed to do? But try to focus and hold on. I know a lot of you guys are going through it right now. I'm going through it too. You know, I'm the like. There's no name somebody in the BP community besides me and DBDR who got big and then we got doxxed and got fucked over. Name the other name the other person in this community. Name them who actually went through real shit in life. Was going through real shit. I just picked up my phone one day and just started talking and I blew up. Can you imagine if I actually really like had like $1 million? Can you imagine if I actually had a support system? How big I would be right now? I'd probably be at 10K subscribers. And keep rising. And I was going to switch it to gaming and all that, incorporate it in one to be interesting, you know. There was a lot that I wanted to do with my channel, you know. And have it taken from you, then have you get kicked. It's one thing for somebody to call me a N-word online. It's another thing for somebody to go online, look and find every single channel that I made, find channels with my family on it, find channels that I don't even go on no more, find little creatures, like find things that I made, you know, and then make videos and make 10-hour videos, sing songs. This person has sung songs about me. This person has made cartoons about me. You think I'm joking? This person has made 8, 12-hour videos. This shit I didn't know. People told me about this. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who is this person? Why is this person focusing on me so much? There's something I said that made people mad. And then you got to deal with people in real life. You know what I mean? And then you got to deal with people offline. You know, you got to go out there into that big bad world and deal with all type of shit. Narcissists, racists, jealous people that just hate you, they hate your face. They don't like you. It's something they don't like. I just don't like him. I hate him. And they go off out. I'm like, instead of hating me, why don't you take that energy and try to build your life up? Simple. You know, instead of doxing somebody, try to, you know, I'm not trying to be in the situation I am now forever. You know, I'm trying to start a new YouTube channel. Even though I got all my haters watching me now. The people watching now are mostly haters. Let's be real. You know, it's like half and half. Half people fuck with me. The other half, they're just watching just to see me crash out like he didn't succeed. You know, that's just why they're watching. Other people are watching just for their own nefarious reasons. And then when you confront somebody like, hey, bro, you got a problem with me? No, I ain't got no problem. It's like, bruh, what did I do to you? I haven't done shit to you, homie. You've been attacking me. And you know you have. And then you get random people online who's been attacking as well. These people, and then when you finally snap and break, then all of a sudden you're the bad guy. And they knew exactly. So is there a God watching? Is there a holy mighty God? Did you see what these people did to me? Do you see what people are doing to me now actively? There's people that believe in you that do me fucked up. You know? There's people that, you know, that are online that claim that they're this, that, and the third, and they believe in this. And I'm like, okay, so there has to be some entity somewhere seeing and watching, understanding my heart, understanding my mind, understanding the real reason why I went through what I went through. It's not just fucking being lazy. People got psychological issues and all type of things. If you just put me in the right if you put me next to Taz Taylor, my whole life would change. You put me next to Cash Money AP, my life would change. You put me next to Superstar O, my whole life would change. Instantaneously. You know? And then people calling you this, that, because you know, you gotta understand, I had hundreds and thousands of views from all types of people. I got, you know, I had a girl YouTuber that was making videos on me, you know what I mean? And then she was like, oh yeah, he's kind of cute, he's kind of handsome. You see that? It's interesting. I don't know if that, because, you know, I have people tell me a lot, man, you're not really that ugly or nothing. I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine, but I'm not, it's deeper than that, you know? I made my channel to actually help people, not to destroy people. I didn't make my channel so people can find it. I didn't make my channel to be doxxed. I didn't make my channel so people can attack me and fuck with me in real life or offline. You know, I didn't do that. I made my channel minding my own business. I'm not shitting on you niggas. And then people will go to my old videos that I forgot I made. I was mad in that moment and let it out, you know? And then I forgot about it, you know? And if I hurt somebody's feelings, it's like, well, how many times you talked about me for years and I didn't say shit and ignored it? You know? I don't care. If somebody shits on me and talks about me, I'm okay, cool. I don't care. I want to build what I want to build. And I built a YouTube channel that was successful without anybody's help. Now it's gone. A year wasted and tears tasted and soul in total annihilation.